It's too hot. It's still too hot. Good day. I'm just eating at my desk and made myself some quick pasta. This is like a thick style noodle I'm really into right now. It's super filling and it's got like a chewy texture, which I like, so you can just like really savor and taste the pasta. So it's been raining for like 3 or 4 days now, and I finally gave in. I boiled myself a bowl of instant ramen. It's just basic chicken ramen, and I have these eggs here that they're like semi-hard boiled, so I will cut them in half and just throw that in there. So that's what my dinner looks like. It's got protein, carbs, kind of everything I needed today, running around, doing stuff. Easy dinner. So it's really dark lighting right now. Okay, so this is the veggie noodle thing I found in Farm Boy. I don't know if every location is going to have this, or maybe they're just testing a new product, but here's the ingredients. They're veggie noodles made with wheat flour, and it's basically like flavored and colored with different vegetables, kind of like vegetable pasta. So this is an interesting concept. Honestly, I've never had this in like Asian noodle style where it's like different colors, so I don't know if that's going to be super appetizing to some people. And this is the seasoning mix. So it's kind of just like pretty standard chili powder mix, and then there's a seasoning coconut oil inside there. So let's open it. I'm gonna boil it and see what it turns out like. So it's just about to start boiling. I just added some of the seasoning, and then the coconut thing with this soy sauce, I guess, and coconut with shallot. So this is what it turned out like. Sorry, you can't really see the color that well because of the steam, but basically, I don't know, it's kind of strange. I've never actually eaten a dish like this before, so it's kind of interesting. It does have a nice aroma to it, like it smells appetizing, and I guess that's really important, but we'll see how the noodles taste. I don't know if it's undercooked or overcooked, I can't really tell. That's another thing, is that because of the color, it like kind of makes it hard to tell if they're cooked properly. But overall, I think it's gonna be fine. Okay, I'm trying it now. The broth, it has kind of like a sweet flavor. Like it's not super spicy or anything. It just has a chili flavor, and it's sweet, but not like sweet chili sauce. It's like, hold on. I don't even know what to compare it to. It's really that coconut flavor. A really bland hint of coconut. Like the broth is okay. I think if you want to go for something different, it's definitely worth a try. Okay, I just tried the noodles, and they're a little bit on the chewy side, and I don't know if it's because I undercooked it or because it's like a little bit thicker with all the potato and stuff mixed in with the wheat. So let me try it again. It's okay. The noodles don't really have that much flavor. Most of the flavor is in the broth. So for breakfast today, or it's actually almost lunch now, I'm basically making pancakes every time I'm having brunch instead of breakfast and lunch. It's filling, it's just easy, and yeah. Anyways, I have a long day, so I know it's the best time for me that I can eat like a heavy breakfast like this, because I'm probably not gonna be eating until later, like 5 or 6, and I'll be running around and walking a lot, so it's a good breakfast for me to start my day. I have sour cream, just regular flour, and 2 eggs, cinnamon, and honey, which I'm going to use to sweeten because I'm not going to use any sugar. I'm just going to use the honey and cinnamon, or you can add stuff like berries or bananas into your pancakes, and that's a natural sweetener as well, or adds some sweetness. I forgot. Okay, baking powder and a little bit of baking soda, I guess I could use that as well. If you're adding eggs and dairy to your pancakes, like that's already adding protein into your breakfast. And also, I spread peanut butter on top of it after it's done. But you can also use like protein powders and stuff like that that would mix well if the flavors turn out right, and add protein to your breakfast. But you already start with protein because I don't know if honey has protein. Doesn't really have protein, but the eggs and dairy has a little bit of protein to start. So if you're concerned about protein, like it's already into the pancake mix. And like if you're afraid of carbs, I'm not afraid of carbs because I drink lots of water, I'm pretty active, so it's not really that big of a fear factor thing for me. I don't know why people are so afraid of carbs, or people completely cut it out of their diet. I'm not one of those people that can completely cut carbs and like be on keto for extensive periods or anything like that. Like maybe a few days at most, but I'm well with carbs as long as I'm working out and drinking lots of water and hydrating and things like that, and eating other healthy foods in between, so it's not that scary for me. So I've added a half cup of flour, about 4 cups, 3/4 of a cup of sour cream, and I can always add more if I need it, 2 eggs, honey, about a teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of baking soda, and just, I guess like it's like a tablespoon of honey and just a sprinkle of cinnamon. And I'm not one of those people that likes to get up in the morning and measure every ingredient with a measuring cup. I think that's so annoying. So I really eyeball my recipes, and once I make it enough times, I kind of get the feel of how much you need or how little or how more you need to add. So that makes it easy for me. It just takes a lot of practice. Like maybe after 5 days, like I can make it in the back of my head and not think about it too hard without checking a recipe or measuring every little ingredient. It's easier for me to like mess up my breakfast than to sit there with a measuring cup, or I'm never gonna make the thing because it's a lot of cleaning and it's just like annoying because there's so many ingredients. I'm just not talking about pancakes, but like other foods that need a lot of measuring, I find them so annoying to make. So I just try to make it as easy as possible for myself. So here's how my pancake mix turned out, and yes, I am gonna eat the whole damn thing, so I'm not gonna get hungry later. Maybe I'll add some more cinnamon. I like to have a little more color than that in flavor. And I'm just adding peanut butter layers in between while it's preparing. So there is my protein pancake breakfast. Got peanut butter, eggs, dairy, and a little bit of flour. Well, not a little bit, a half cup of flour. It's not that crazy.